What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a UFC 4 career gameplay. We got Jerome Lights Out Miller. We're going to be using him as a balanced fighter, 155 division lightweight. Let's get started. I think he give you some background. He's 6'1", 155. 20 years old, orthodox out of Philly. And yeah, so we're using balanced fighter. I like using balanced just because the stamina and the extra stars on the health. We can work on stand up and grappling. Let's get started.
You two ready for the interview?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, before we begin, and this is off the record,
No.
I just hear there's an interesting story about how you two started working together.
Yo, he wants to hear about your first fight.
I hear it's a good one.
He hates when I tell the story, but oh man, I will never forget the first time I saw this kid. He was getting busted up. He looked like a zombie. It was one of those, let's say, amateur cards you can find across town from time to time. Great fights, never know if you're gonna see something special. Right, so yeah, this kid caught my eye because his eye was all busted up and bruised. But it was a total mismatch. It was obvious that the opponent was way more experienced. This kid took a beating for 2 rounds. Okay, probably both 10-8s. They could have stopped the fight easy, but bell sounds to start the 3rd round. And this kid is still coming forward. He's still fighting, as if he thought that maybe he had a chance. There was no chance.
I can't turn the volume down. That music's really loud, so sorry guys if you guys can't have a hard time hearing. But I hate how they make this dude look like such a square. You know, they don't let you win this opening fight, and they make him look like an absolute square. Hitting him with his jab. I love how his stamina just regenerates automatically. Just keep giving him steady jabs. Took us to the ground. minutes to go. I'm doing alright. Oh, he rocked us there. Gotta stay up. Can't even take him down, wow. Just gotta keep moving. Keep making space. "30 seconds, come on, survive it." Nice. Alright, we survived, that's all that matters.
So, no surprise, kid loses the fight. Bang. This isn't one of those stories where you find someone amazing out in the middle of nowhere just knocking people out. No. I just found a kid with heart, like I'd never seen, so I reached out.
Alright, so we're gonna be Legendary it's just not that fun to watch. It's not really fun to play. You have to be constantly aware, and I think hard difficulty will make it a more entertaining series, so we're gonna go with that. Alright, so for our first contract, I'm gonna go with something that has a big bonus. Just because then we can learn some moves, you know, have some money to deal with. So I think we're gonna do exit 3 fights without an injury, maybe? What else? Just because a lot of times a temporary 50,000 fans, I don't know about that. Win 3 fights in a row. Alright, we're gonna go with this one just because I don't plan on losing my first 3 fights. We'll probably be against unranked opponents, so shouldn't be too hard. Alright, Coach Davis. Rustum the Tiger. No idea who that guy is, so gonna taunt him a bit. So he'll be our first fight most likely. Oh, I've heard of that. No, I haven't. I lied. Never heard. So we're gonna be fighting him first fight. Give us 4 weeks to fight. That's fine. Alright, so I really like this year's training system. Start out with moderate health. What is he saying? This may sound cool. No, buddy, we don't. You should be worrying about your own future. We're gonna be at the top soon. You're still gonna stay unranked. Alright, so for the first fight, I'm gonna show you guys some training. Just so you guys can see what that's like. But then after the first fight, I'll probably sim training and just go fight by fight.
Sweet science. Let's go.
So here we go.
Yes, those punches are adding up. See?
So we just gotta land straights on this dude. Don't really want to be just start throwing a bunch, because then we become vulnerable. Gotta kind of do it like it would be real life.
Nice block. Your next opponent is not going to be able to keep
Alright, now
up
I'm gonna
with you.
unload on him. Kind of feel this character out.
Ow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That punch damaged him, right? Power.
Ooh.
I love it. Let's go.
Didn't mean to take
You
him
got
down.
30 seconds. Let's go.
Trying to get a body shot.
Good work with your hands. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You're starting to fall apart.
Good session.
Here we go. That's how we do it.
I gotta turn the master volume down though. That dude's way too loud in my headset. So yeah, training's pretty easy. On hard difficulty, you can't just be throwing a bunch of stuff, because then if you get hit while you're vulnerable, it'll cause an injury. So that's the only difference in terms of difficulty of training. In the fight though, the CPU is a lot more aggressive on hard than say easy or moderate. Alright, what am I doing? We gotta settings. Audio. Oh yeah, so we'll turn master volume down to like 80. And then turn all these kinda down. I think it's all UFC bonus tracks, so I shouldn't get copyright on this video. I like hearing the sound effects. Turn that down. Alright, we should be good to go with that. Watching tape, this kind of stuff is important when you have tough fighters. You know, I always just try and get the tendencies, because it kind of gives you a game plan on how to fight them. But with this guy, I probably won't restart out, but let's see if there's any moves we can learn off the bat that I'm interested in. See, spinning back fist is my favorite move in the game for sure, but I don't really want to learn the lead spinning back fist. It kind of isn't as cool. Okay, so nothing yet that I really am interested in. I'm gonna watch tape just because I don't really like sparring and then having 20 to-do points or calendar points left, which is in the top right. You get 100 per week, and you can spend that on different stuff. I love all the cheesy tweets that you put out when you just post to social media. That stuff cracks me up. Alright, so we'll do Muay Thai training. I kind of like to go down the line, one at a time each week, maybe 2 at a time.
Today, we're really gonna tighten it up. Here we go.
Alright, so we gotta land 3-2 strike kick combinations. So that's simple jab kick.
There it is. Push. Push now. Good work.
There we go.
Next set
and then
now.
you get pretty much whenever you complete the task, you just get however much time left to kind of open spar.
Beautiful combination. I love it. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him. Seconds. Let's go. That's the one. Hey, we can always get better. Don't worry about it.
We'll watch some more tape, kind of figure out what this guy's got going. Okay, so he likes to go to the ground, but he has a nice overhand. I try and zero out my calendar points as much as possible, just so I'm not. Alright, just for the sake of the length of this video, I'm going to show you guys what it's like to invite a fighter, and then I'll probably fast forward to the fight. Lead spinning elbow. Yeah, let's learn lead spinning elbow from Felder. That'll work. So basically,
Fast,
it's you and the fighter.
Smooth, strong. That's what we're doing today.
And you just gotta kind of hit him with the move until you meet the damage criteria. It's a little slow animation, but once we improve our punching speed, it should
Great
improve.
sequence of strikes there. Loving that.
Whiffed on that. No, stuff to take down. We're trying to learn a move, Paul. Come on. Just gonna keep hitting him
Good
until
combination
it's
work.
done. There it is.
Man, your next opponent is
And then
gonna be no match for you.
Each move is on a 5-star basis, and you can kind of like 5-star move by knocking people out or stunning them with that particular move. So, and the higher stars you get for each move, the more effective those moves are. Alright, so with all that done, I'm gonna finish out the sparring and scouting, and then I'll get back to you guys on fight week. Alright guys, so we're at fight week now. I decided to emphasize fitness over scouting just because it's our first fight. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but for each training session you do that you complete the given task, you get what's called evolution points, which is in the top right. You can see I have 88, and you can basically spend those at any time to upgrade your fighter. I like to wait until fight week, just because that way I can sort of assess, you know, all of my points and where I want to spend them. For this first fight, we have 3 stars in health, so I'm not too worried about that. We're gonna work on punch power and punch speed, just because that's what I primarily like to throw. We'll do 3 stars and 2.5 there, and then we'll do a little bit of... I'm a little OCD with this. I kind of like to, you know, go to 0, max out all my points, just so I'm not, I don't know, it's just something I like. Alright, so then we're good, and let's get into the fight.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, he will never forget this experience, making the walk to that famed UFC octagon for the first time.
I turned the music down so much that there's no entrance music. I'll have to fix that.
For the first time. He doesn't look wide-eyed necessarily here, but you have to be mindful of a possible adrenaline dump that could really affect your cardio if you're not ready for it. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip to get you to the floor. Then he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds.
So we have a
UFC lightweight division.
5-inch height advantage. Wow. 2-inch reach. That's big.
Tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Miller. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins.
Oh, he has a lot of wins for
He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall,
my first fight opponent.
at 155
He's from
pounds.
Dagestan too. That's where Khabib is from.
And when the action begins,
Gotta love Herb Dean.
Herb Dean.
Favorite referee in the UFC.
Ready.
Yeah, we'll taunt a little bit for our debut. Do a little dance. Shout out Izzy Adesanya.
Alright, so here we go, round 1. This is his UFC
Oh, no
debut.
glove touch.
So finally getting to the big show. He's strung together a long winning streak on the
So I did
regional
scout this
circuit.
guy a little
lot of people
bit.
thought maybe
He
this
really
was
likes takedowns and arm bars. We rocked him there already. Defense.
he might be out.
It's kind of difficult in this game. You got to react really quick, but you just hit both triggers and down on the right stick. I'm not sure how to counter the takedown where he picks you up and throws you. I haven't figured that out yet.
Just misses with the jab. Now he's masterful from
Like
here.
that right there. I don't know how to counter that. That's alright. We got plenty of ground game skills.
right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Get him on the backside and let's get up. I want to keep this fight standing because we're definitely a better striker with the balanced archetype. Gotta keep them feet moving.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall time
That overhand, if we keep hitting him with that clean, it's gonna, he might get knocked out.
Quick entry to get in on a single.
Again with the same takedown defense. Not sure how to get that, but it's alright. Like I said, we have better skills.
I knew that was coming.
1.5 grand.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
Really ground and pound already.
Now it's not so bad.
Sorry.
What a fantastic sweep. And now
Oh,
he has a headlock
submission.
trying to pin his
Impressive.
opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm
Should be
triangle
easy enough to
try
get out
chase
of.
the finish.
Basically, I'm just moving it away from the red bar.
Nicely done. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Alright, so he's wearing us out pretty good on the ground right now. Gonna try and get up before the round ends.
Throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Alright, looks like we're gonna be on the ground to end this round.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging
Oh,
out
can we
here
land
for
a
too
shot?
long if you're his opponent. Effective use of the jab there by Father.
Alright, into round 2. What's our coach say? He was stunned in the previous round. Okay, so yeah, same game plan I had is keep it on the up standing and hit him with our striking. Skip the replay. Let's try and kick. Let's see how fast our kick. Oh, you want to touch gloves?
Beautiful strike. Very quick when he throws that body kick.
Oh, single collar tie here. Just misses with the punch.
Ooh, rocked him.
He is officially rushed.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
He's really good at timing his takedowns. Well, the CPU is.
Here, but he's denied by the defense. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Stuffed the
No,
takedown, no
stuffed
problem.
our takedown.
And they separate.
Nice movement punch.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to feel bad for the canvas as he
Takedown
lands another
again.
takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of, he got his foot on
Another
the hip, and now
submission,
he's
wow.
throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across.
He's actually pretty good
to get
at it,
pressure on the
triangle.
choke.
Then he's out. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Miller. Back him out now.
He's going to start looking to try to
Boy,
attack.
this on the ground.
And he's out.
Yeah, let's get up.
Recovery, man. Right back to his feet. Well, he was over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lateral change. Make him think you're going low as it's a right over.
Boy, I tried to stuff that. No luck.
Great punch.
Oh, wow, that happened quick. fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All right, single collar tie.
I was like, why isn't it throwing that elbow? It's because I was in the wrong.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Alright, so I think he might have won that round actually with his ground game. So we're going to have to put on a strong showing in round 3.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook for all the things that happened.
Good kick. Okay, so they say we're ahead in the fight. I'd imagine it's pretty close. I'd love to try and stuff a takedown. We'll see if I can get that done.
Third and final round.
Nah, I'm not.
Oh, lands another
Not
beautiful
glove
strike
touching
to the
you. You don't
body,
do it to me
really
for
starting
sure.
to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective.
Missed
doing
on
it
that
later in
spinning
this
elbow.
fight. Didn't see it.
There it is.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad.
Stuff the
And this guy
takedown.
has
Come on,
hurt
let's
very
go.
badly again.
Oh, straight right. Nice 1-2 there. We show you the head strikes. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
He's going to try and take us down.
Right hand punch to the
I'm
clinch.
just waiting on it.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh!
That one hurt him.
He's hurt bad.
Missed on the kick.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing
Kept our
down
distance
tonight.
and he couldn't take
Continues
us
to
down.
connect on a high volume of strikes here.
He's going to try and take us down again.
And they separate.
Big
Maybe not.
punch land. Now he gets back to range. Oh, to the punch again.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry.
Oh,
Rotates
couldn't
him.
counter it.
High crotch. Oh, takes it for a ride. What a fantastic takedown.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step.
Another submission.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight.
Nah,
He's
this
trying to
isn't
work his
trouble.
head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
Easily got out of that one. Let's put this back to our feet.
Well, you got to admire the
Or we
urgency
tried to hit
here.
him with
He
a
is trying to
spinning
keep
elbow.
the judges out of it. Lighten up his opponent left and right. Effective punch there by Miller.
I'm going to start
And there
targeting
comes the
his body.
separation now. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Ooh, that landed.
Ooh, big shot land.
The combinations are flowing. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't...
Now, oh, and a quick entry.
No,
Great
not to
single
the
entry.
ground.
Rotates the high crotch
Alright.
to the right.
Let's see if we can get
Over the
up
top.
quickly.
What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier
And we
Express.
can't. Alright, we'll end this fight on the ground. I think we won pretty easily. Would have liked to get a finish, but that's okay. We rocked him a couple of times with our strikes, and granted he definitely beat us in the takedown category, but I don't think it was enough to win the fight, especially because we did pretty well off our back.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27.
Unanimous
For the winner
decision.
by unanimous
Nice. We have it. Starting UFC career 1-0.
Via unanimous decision, and sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you gotta go to the
Okay,
judges,
wow, we got
leave no
24
question,
evolution
right? Be the
points
person that is so
leveling up
that you
moves and
know you're
stuff.
getting
That's
your
cool.
hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
Alright, so that's gonna be it for episode 1. Episode 2, we'll do the next couple fights. Who's gonna be our next opponent? Alright, Yancy Medeiros. So he'll be our next opponent, 15-7. And yeah, while I simmed, I did sign a sponsorship with Freddy's Spaghetti. It's I think it was a 4-fight contract. Yeah, 4-fight contract, and it basically you get fight hype. And it only costs 5 calendar points per week, so I thought it would be worth it. Alright, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You know, if you want to continue watching this series, go ahead and subscribe. Doing this mostly just for me and my friends to see, but I appreciate anyone else who might have tuned in. And I'll see you guys in episode 2. Thanks.